Here we go. Okay. Yay. Sorry for the delay, but hello, happy Tuesday, everybody. Snickering Girl, thanks for joining in. We are gonna continue with our Black Book um, game. So last time we basically figured out how the game works. It's kind of a card battle game where we have to defeat enemies by playing certain cards to make sure that we stay alive but that they don't. And between that, we need to make sure that we are gaining clues to figure out how to unlock the next seal. And that's about it. So we're gonna get into the game. Um, and Snickering Girl, if you could please let me know if the game seems too loud, not loud enough. That would be really helpful. Otherwise, let's get into it. All right. Okay. So we were on Edgar's, and here we go. Chapter 1: How to Kidnap from a Bunya.
And then he disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
Awesome, thank you.
So, you took up a new chort. Hope it doesn't backfire. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon. The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits. So we'll find the aspen demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it.
So they kept saying aspen, and my brain went to an aspen tree, but it sounds like it's more like an asp, like as in a snake. So I'm wondering if we're gonna have to go find like a snake demon, or I don't know, something like that. Snakes breathe through their tongues, so maybe it's something with breath. We'll see.
Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
I see. Time to get to work then. The chorts are back.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect? You knew what you signed up for. Everything has a price, especially wishes. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Khaldun for you.
Curse or be cursed. Sounds about right.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before in Yopested. Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty. You can observe our entire gubernia in your pisteri. In the end, you decide what you do with those chorts of yours.
Gubernia. We'll have to look up
God
what that
help
says.
us.
Alright, so first, let's go read, because we've learned a couple of new clue bits. There we go. that I don't know what they mean. So, time to be very silly. Okay. Alright. Koldun familiars. After his initiation, a Koldun receives not only the knowledge and power of sorcerer, he also receives his familiars, imps known as bes or chorts. To the uninitiated, these demons appear in many different forms as stained glass, bugs, or other insects. They can also appear as little human-like creatures, with the body of a man, the head of a mouse, and the arms of a frog. Familiars can be werewolves, cursed men, heretics, the unholy dead, or kikimoras. In the forest, a koldun can be aided by werewolves and wedding guests that have been transformed into bears. Werewolves, that's very specific, only wedding guests. Werewolves can be distinguished from regular wolves by their eyes, which burn red. The Koldun's imp familiars must always be occupied by work, or else they will cast curses on people or animals. This is why the Koldun, to keep them busy, sends his familiars to make ropes out of sand, count the leaves of trees, or empty the sea with a teaspoon. That would keep an imp busy for a long time. Okay, let's see, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we know about that. We read the red corner last time. Alright. Old Iglor has passed on to you his pastors full of chorts. You now have a number of chorts yearning for mischief. Ooh. Be careful. Idle chorts torment their golden masters. It takes some time for chorts to do their job, a day or more. Each location has a specific type of job: hunger, strife, corruption, etc. Each chort has a job preference. You can discover it by learning a specific skill. Chorts perform better with their job of choice and worse with the ones they hate. In order for chorts not to torment you and steal your health, don't forget to give them jobs every morning. Okay. Alright, so 13th brother, our little bat boy. His favorite occupation is to interfere with the work of the peasants, so he knows all about housekeeping and farming. Let's see, we have Fyodor One Eye, lost his eye in a bed with a sinful lot who accepted bribes, now hates people even more, so we don't want to send him to people stuff, okay? How about... Let's see... Ivshka. Fat Ivshka likes it when children starve. Maybe not around kids then. Let's see. Oh, and then last off is Matvey. An oprichnik during the reign of Ivan the Terrible. Matvey is now a fiend. Okay. So defense page is given -1 to that. Resistance to status ward -4. And -1 to pages inflicting damage. Okay. So now we figure out where we want to send these little hoodlums. Kala. Alright, so we've got in Upper Kosva, Kala Hailstorm. In Gorfadlisk, we infest the crops with worms. Ickheim scare peasants in their goblets, so that would be good for Bat Boy, 13th. Pokecha, slander an innocent girl. Oh no. Chardin, make children disobedient. And Solikmisk, spread lichen to a cow. And in the last place, Yusva, send rats. Alright. So So what was the one? So that one hates people. So I think it would be better to send him to the mountains. There's no people. Let's see. He likes to interfere, so if we scare peasants in their gulbets, that would be good for him. I don't know what you like or don't like, though. It just says you're now a fiend, so. And this one likes it when children starve. Make children disobedient. Slander an innocent girl. Infest the crops with worms. I think we'll have him send. This one will do the cows, and then this one will do the rats. That's so weird. It's like I have to make them go do bad things, because then they'll just do worse things to me. Deals with devils, right? Okay, so we've dealt with our charts. We do not have any more power. Excuse me. We do not have any more PowerPoints to put in anywhere, so we can't do that. And we have 17 cards. And we have a maximum of 33, so we're still doing good on card space. We found candles, devil's finger, and old axe, so that's our kind of starting bits, so that's good. And then we only have 2 of the Adam's herbs left, so we can't really heal ourselves too much, so we will have to be careful. Alright, dealt with the book, dealt with the pastor charts. Old Igor has a thing, so let's talk.
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
Yes. Let's learn about the
How
evil
can I recognize
spirits.
evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
Let's see.
How's Arisba built?
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since. More than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
Alright.
No, I have to go, grandfather. We'll talk later.
Visitors.
Yegor
has a problem?
Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fedorovna, it's me again. Came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped haunting us. Here's what I promised.
Antique mortar. By the looks of it, the miller inherited this mortar. It's far too old of a thing to not be enchanted. Herbs and healing Zagavars restore +1 health. Awesome.
The spirits broke some things in the windmill, but we'll fix it somehow. I have some money saved up. I'll use some of it to fix the windmill, and the rest I'll leave to my grandson. Well, it is what it is.
Okay. Next visitor.
So, I came to find out if maybe you've changed your mind about that woman. I brought a gift, you know.
do we take the money and curse someone we don't even know? I already sent out all of the chorts, so no.
Oh no, I'm not the cursing kind.
Well, alright. I'll think of something myself. Well, see you.
Be well and live long. My godmother sends a jug of milk and sends her regards.
Kolya, is that you?
Hello, old Igor.
So, you're back.
Yeah, it's been at least a week.
You sure have grown tall. How tall are you, exactly? 12 vershoks? Well, what brings you here?
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose loved ones, I know. However, I'm here for another reason. I need your help. Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night. I don't believe all this supernatural stuff you see. When you go to war, you see things you know. I entered this old Banya, the abandoned one, by the river. It was around midnight. I opened the door and saw a sort of blue light, and it was quiet. I reached into the stove, you know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later. Suddenly, a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, it left a mark. That devil didn't let me go. All of a sudden, some female voice said, "Marry me." The hand was hot as fire, and then I just lost it, and it kept on asking. And she still held on to me, wouldn't let go, so I told her I would. Then she let me go. I ran as fast as I could.
You gave a spirit a promise.
Damn this demonic power. You're a knower. Help me, would you?
Nikolai visited the Banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be?
Let's see. Let's press knowledge. I didn't give us though.
The
Just a
Banya
look.
is near a river, so that was a Rusalka.
No, there's a separate master with its own banya, that's it. Or perhaps a mistress. That was a bannik.
Lord Almighty.
What did you do with the stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow. Didn't tell about the demon, though. Dropped it off at home later. I told my godmother, and she sent me here right away.
Ah, wise woman, your godmother.
So its hand was hairy. What else did you notice?
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. The hand was black and hairy.
All right, I won't leave you to the wolves.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. This bannik may have an aspen seal on her. Go to the old banya tonight, both of you. Talk to the demon and find out why she wants to marry you. You, Kolya, use this balm on your left eye to see the demons. Don't forget the stone, Kolya.
I'll wait for you outside.
Alright. There's definitely some new terms that they said. So, you now have the ability to take your companions along on your travels. Each helper has a unique ability you can make use of in battle. Presence or absence of certain helpers affects outcomes of in-game events. Alright. So, Nikolai. items. Oh, we have a new item, right? Yep, there it is. So I think it would be better to have this there instead of the old axe. Yeah, because the healing is restored +1. We still have our +4 from the Devil's Finger. And we have protection from the candles on the first turn. Okay. Let's read about these things. Bunniks. A bunnik was the master of the banya in which he resided. He could help or protect a man, but also scare or even kill him. It was important to perform rituals correctly and be careful not to violate any taboos. From the various villages of Chardin Izud, no, that's not the right end. Chardin Yuzid. It was forbidden to use the banya during the first or third heating or when drunk. A man could suffocate or burn himself to death, events that were considered to be punishment of the bannik. A man could also fall into the hearth, constructed of rough-hewn stones, later constructed of brick. Sometimes banyas caught fire, so people built them far from their izba or even on the riverbank. Peasants often gave birth to children in banyas, so there was always a risk of a devil replacing their baby with an aspen log or a broom. Interesting. Cool. They're out. Okay. Turned that off just in time. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, so old Igor has more to say.
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious
I need
enough
to
to
know
learn
about old
something?
Igor.
So how
before
did
he
you become a
goes.
Khaldun, grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the sixth son of my father, Yevlam Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though. When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a seventh brother was born. Timofey, he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having chorts is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them, with the chorts under our control. One day I was looking after Timofey. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with a boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshy. So the Leshy carried him away.
Oh no.
We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. Oh, So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
Yes, old Igor.
No, I have to go.
Alright. We have one more visitor.
Hey, Vasya, they say you're a knower now. This may be of interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil Lake. By the way, I have brought you some. It's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with holes everywhere. The horror! So I thought you might want to go there. Who knows? Perhaps there are evil spirits.
Okay. Alright, Nikolai.
Didn't think I'd be seeking help from nowheres. I've always depended only on myself. My military service? Well, it's quite a story. Maybe later.
Well, on that note, time to go. Alright, so they said over by the lake. And then we've got a couple of stops that we can make between. And he gives he gives a backhand. Nice. He gives 5. Okay. Well, start is the start. Here we go.
You notice a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. The air is filled with a strange song performed by the demon. You've never heard this melody before. A chill runs down your spine as you listen to the alien melody.
The last time we didn't walk around, we got attacked, but we made it through no problem. And personally, I'm a little curious about the song, so let's let him finish his song.
The devil continues his song. You listen, holding your breath and not moving. Soon, the melody stops, crashes against the tops of the fir trees, and dissolves in moonlit silence. You feel that perhaps now you understand demonkind somewhat better.
Oh, nice.
Suddenly, a magic circle shimmers at the demon's feet. A moment later, another devil appears by his side. His burning eyes are staring right at you.
Ooh, time to fight. Okay. So, why is... Hold on. Why does it have the gears though? What does that mean he's gonna do? Oh, he's a summoner. Okay, that explains the song. And then this one does too bad. So we could probably get him really fast, but we need to get the summoner down. So okay, let's do a 4 on you. We're going to bless, and we'll do that. We need to make sure that he is attacking, so let's attack together to get the health down. And that's our turn. Oh, that's a big boy. So, okay, amplifies its fight by 1 after each use of pages of the same name. Okay. That one's gonna howl, claw, and skin. Remove positive status. Okay, so now we're gonna need to make sure that we're really protected. Got 9 hit coming, and I don't think we can kill him this turn. But I think we can kill the little one. So let's see. Pages remain active for at least 1 turn. Page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page is single. Okay, so to defend ourselves. Page. So then, instead we're going to do a normal attack. I'm going to do that and then make sure that's all good. And I guess he's just going to attack the same one. I hope he's going to attack. Kind of need it. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Alright, now they are all going to attack. See, Babushka, increase the number of keys in the books the next time around. Which would be good because we only have one key. Alright. So this time we are going to attack a lot. We need to get that one gone. Need to get you. And then Babushka. Oh, jeez. Okay. So that one's staying and amplifying. I want to do this as well. No more summoning. That one deals multiple. And then all enemies. Let's use Adam. And we go. Another big one. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Let's place another waste. That one, because he's hitting harder and harder. We're gonna get rid of this one. Heal. Last one. Whew. Okay. What is he doing? So they're all just attacking, so that's fine. Definitely need to get rid of you. We can bless. We have to hit. I have 7. Oh, I really hope this gets rid of them. Because I don't have any other healing. Yay! Okay, good. Whew! Okay. C4 won't be enough. So we need to protect. Oh wait, no. because that's just gonna waste a 5. He's only hitting for 2. So, for each page you read, excluding gestures, you suffer a damage. Ooh. Okay. Let's do it. One poison. Right. I just need the 1. So I won't get hurt. There we go. Cool. That was a little scary. And I have no healing right now, so might need to look for herbs. Alright, choose a new page. We've got Evoil, which is well versed. The page effect amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color. So that's cool. A lot of warding. In Father's name. Firm, the page remains active for 1 turn. And this one wards increases the protection for 3 at the beginning of each round. So that's a cool key card. The page remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages well versed. I think I want the Father's name key card. I think that would be best. Okay. I have no way of healing myself right now, so we just have to go forward, I guess.
You notice a strange sight in the distance. A ball of snakes is rolling around the woodland road, scales glittering in the moonlight.
Alright, so disperse snakes with brushwood, read a snake defending Zagavar, or walk around the snakes, or ask Nikolai to help. Let's do a snake defending Zagavar.
You remember one of the Zagavars that Yegor taught you. You whisper the words and the snake ball falls apart. It seems as though one of the snakes is immune to sorcery, and it slithers right towards you.
Oh, I don't have health. Oh, and you have 16. Okay, what do you... Oh, you just have poison. No! Don't poison me. Alright, so the blessing stuff didn't stop poison from the other guy. This one has 16, so... What do we have? So Fern, the page remains active and affects all of the pages, so... There's only 1 enemy though. Definitely need to heal ourselves. Let's do Nava and Yorzi. And hopefully heal more than the poison will hurt. Okay. Now we have 9 to get rid of. Got wastes, so 4 plus Nico. So it's 4 and 9, so that should work. Yay! Okay, good. We didn't die yet. Okay, lock. Firm. And effects of pages. Huh. Oh, for 3 turns. Okay. Once and forever is firm with 2 defense. And Avoli again, well versed. Let's see. I think we're low on the key cards. I think we want to do that one. Okay, so we got a little bit of health back from that. Not a great amount of health. Forward.
Near the old gravestones, you see a demon. His eyes are focused on the sky. It seems that he is in deep thought. He merely sighs when he notices you.
Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's greet the demon.
Oh, it's you. I remember you falling into hell.
What a talkative chort.
Well, what's so special about that? Me, I flew out of hell and decided to stay for a while. Help me find an answer to a question, and I'll reward you, witch.
Okay.
Well, sure. Ask away.
I'm searching for an answer. What are the 3 kinds of dates?
Food, time, love?
You go out on a date with your loved one.
Well, that's one. What are the other 2?
What are the 3 dates? You have one with a loved one, and the second one is?
So you have
There's an
fruit.
exotic fruit called a date.
Seems right. What is the 3rd one?
Date is a
What are the
day.
3 dates? You guessed one, the kind with a loved one, and also the fruit. What's the 3rd one?
But is it time or day? A date is a day.
A calendar date.
It sure seems
Yay.
obvious now. So you are nowhere. Here you are. A
Hey.
treasure for your efforts. Well,
Thanks,
I guess
demon.
I have to get back to hell before they miss me.
Oh,
The demon disappears into flames.
you were such a
You
nice
continue
demon.
on your journey.
Alright. Gesture. I haven't seen that one before. Key tongue. Does not use word slots of Zagavar. Cool. Let's try that. Hey, I like that one. I didn't have to fight. I just got to use logic. Okay. So... Ooh, famous herbalists appear in these parts. We definitely need some herbs, so we're making a side trek for sure. Herbalist.
What? Want some pranics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some herbs? Well, take a look then.
Definitely need to buy some herbs. Ooh, there's a lot more herbs than I thought there were. Cool. Alright, so we had the Urulan herb. I was not the one who watered you, nor was I the one who gave birth to you. Mother Earth birthed you, and bare-handed girls and free-spirited women watered you. Damage absorption of 1. Damage absorption means completely absorbs all attack for the next 1 enemy attacks. That's pretty cool. It is the most expensive though, so let's start from the bottom. Alright, so we've got Borviak is a tough mushroom, helps every time. It removes positive status from the enemy. And we've got Arcaline Herb. I wash in copper dew and dry myself in the sun. I dress with the clouds and gird myself with the infinite stars. It removes status curses, decreases the attack on pages for 1. So she's got 2 of those. What do we have here? Peter's Cross. This root can be found in meadows and flat areas alike, sometimes near seas and rivers too. It removes poison and removes status waste. That would be good to have, so that's 18. Crying herb. Crying herb, crying herb. You cried for so long, but shed so few tears. Removes 1 harmful status. Okay. Whitehead herb. This whitehead herb, like chamomile, we gather to use to heal many diseases. That just gives protection. But we really need the Adam's heads right now. Prickerish herb. Witch doctors know ways to protect people from all kinds of curses with this herb. Okay. Mush. Mush is what you ate, and mush is what you drank. Ooh, that's cheaper than the herb. It gives the same amount, but then it paralyzes us for 2 turns. Is it worth it? I don't know. Alright, Adam's head we know replenishes the hearts. Wormwood grass. He threw the wormwood grass into the fire, and all the demons ran away. Curse 3 on the enemy. Decreases attack and pages for 3, minimum 1. So that's a good defensive attack. Endivia herb. Endivia herb protects and invigorates. It can even grant strength to unborn babies. It gives a ward of 3. Increase that 3 at the beginning of each round. Okay. And then the Kuluk herb. The Kuluk herb is gathered during Peter's fast. Circle an arrow with the smoke from this herb and you won't miss your mark. And that gives blessing of increase. Cool. Right, so we have 107 to buy with. I definitely liked the Peter's cross for removing that, so I think I'm gonna buy that. I also definitely want to replenish me right now, but I don't really want to be paralyzed for 2 turns. I don't want to spend all my money just to buy 2 of those I'm gonna use. So we'll buy 1 of the Adam's head. We will buy the Prickish herb, because if I can do 3 attack and then use the herb to protect me, that would be very good. And then this curses the other ones, which also wouldn't be bad. So that's like that, but for 3. And then that one completely absorbs the attack. I have 63 left. If I were to buy... do I need more? I'm gonna buy 1 wormwood grass. I don't want to buy the mush, even though it's cheaper. I'm gonna buy the other's Adam's head. And I think we're good. And let's see. I think I'm gonna sell this old axe. I think we're good. Thank you, Herbalist.
Like a gloomy skeleton of an unknown beast, the old remains of a burnt house stand before you. All the logs are charred black. Some of them have collapsed and are covered with moss. Only the white stove gleams in the moonlight, still intact, even after the fire.
Let's inspect
You
from
walk
outside.
around the house. The inside is dark, with logs poking out like the rotten teeth of a dead man. You see a shaggy silhouette of a demon inside.
Alright, time to step
You take
inside.
several steps inside the hut. You suddenly hear a crack, and one of the burnt boards falls on your head.
Dang. Dang it! I forgot to use the herb that I just bought. Oh, I have to do it all over again. Dang. Forgot the one step. Alright. We're gonna click through a little fast here.
And then he disappeared.
So, you hope, well, the second
Sorry,
one.
Igor.
The
I
first
have heard
seal
this
was
before.
open.
Well, not I, so
Where do you think we can...
I don't know. Go deal with the things you cannot.
I see.
Alright.
The shorts are back.
I send them.
Now,
Well, you need everything. If you don't,
Sorry, guys.
that's
This
the
is
and if
very
I don't
annoying.
want...
then suffer.
I've seen not often.
Now you can observe. God help.
Okay. We'll deal with our shorts. Whee! Okay. Oh, it's different this time. Okay, cause a horse to be stubborn. Slander an innocent girl is still there. Cause strife between the Sucerco and the animals. Spoil the rye. Fly as a fiery snake. Place a curse on the crops. Or send rot into the roots of peasant garden. Let's see. Yeah, we'll send 13th to that. And lives of when children starve. Okay. Flies of fiery snakes, spoil the ride. So let's do that. Let's see. Now he hates people. So crops or slander. Let's do strife. And this one will cause the horse to be stubborn. Okay. And we read the familiars. Okay. Igor. We're good. Alright, let's get our visitors in. Dang!
Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasily came to give my... Here's what I The spirits broke. I have some money saved. Well, it is what it...
So, I came to find out if maybe you've changed your mind.
Oh no,
gonna curse
I'm
you,
not the
lady.
cursing kind.
Well, alright. I'll think of something myself. Well, see...
Glay in.
Be well and live long, my godmother's.
Kolya,
Hello!
so
Yeah, it's been a...
you sure have grown. Well,
I heard it's hard. However, yesterday evening, I don't believe all I entered this. It was and it was. I reached into this suddenly. That devil! The hand was hot, and she still had. Then, damn this! You are a knower.
Nikolai visited the banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be?
And now we have knowledge,
In the banya, you say?
and we can get more.
Well,
Lord Almighty.
A little cheap, but it's fine.
what did you do with...
Well, I dropped it off at home.
wise.
So its hand was...
I couldn't see anything. It was complete.
All right, I won't leave you to the...
Vasilisa, go to the. You, Kolya, don't.
I'll wait.
Visitor.
Hey, Vasya, this may be of interest. By the way, it's near Zapolsk, so I thought you might.
Alright, I know we have those, but we've listened to them before. So let's set off. Maybe we won't get hurt as much, but we do know that there's an herbalist we can buy stuff from. So we should be good. Off we go. This time to not die. My bad.
You notice a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. The air is filled with a strange song
We got a lot
performed
of
by the demon.
experience though when we
You've never heard
finished the
this
song.
melody before. A
And
chill
we
runs
didn't
down your
die,
spine
technically.
as you listen to the alien melody.
So
The
let's still
devil
do it.
continues his song. Suddenly, a magic circle shimmers at the demon's feet.
Alright, we're definitely gonna concentrate on him though, because because the one he pulled that one time, that was not good. So, firm on you, attack on you, Nikolay on you, and Babushka. Ooh, it's a different one this time. Recitation time. Number of turns until recitation is complete. Oof. So I have 3 turns and he hits me for 15? Ouch. Okay. But he's gonna hit me right away. And he's gonna summon more. So I have 3 turns to get him down. I think we could get it. So we'll definitely do that. I need to get him down and away. And that. Okay. Great, summoner is gone. We have that. Okay. Now we need to get him down. If we do amplifies its attack by 2 after each use of the page of the same name. We only have the one Gurhia, so it's only going to attack for 2. But this will attack him again. Yeah, I think we're just going to need to full out attack this guy. Oh, do I have enough to attack for 10? Not quite. Definitely do that. It's gonna attack for 15. I can deal with it. If I do that, and then that, that'll make it not as small. Okay, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Alright, need to get this guy down too. So I'm gonna do that. And we need to get our health back. And then increase the attack. Oh, I forgot about Nikolai. Dang it. He could have finished him. Okay. So Nikolai, and then Naga, and Bless. Alright. Oh, this is new. Babushka Mandalina. Increase the number of orders in the book the next time by 1. Don't really seem to run out of orders though. I run out of keys pretty quickly. So I think in Father's name would be best. Okay. We need to heal. Onions. There we go. Looks good. Okay. To the next place. That was better.
You notice a strange sight in the
We
distance.
got really lucky that
A
he
ball
didn't
of
call the pig
snakes
one.
is rolling around the woodland road, scales glittering in the moonlight.
Defend
You
from
remember
the
one of the
Zaghavar.
Zagavars that Yegor taught you.
Alright. 16. And he wants to poison us. So 4, 5, 6, 7. And a health. Piety. Increase the defense value on pages for 3. It is another key. But this one doesn't use the words. I think this time around I'll take the oven. Next. Just trucking right along here.
Near the old gravestones, you see a demon. His eyes are focused.
Greeted him.
Oh, it's you.
What a
Well, what's so special about? Help me find an answer to it.
Well, sure.
I'm searching for an answer.
You go out on a date.
Well, that's.
What are the 3 dates?
A fruit.
There's an exotic.
Seems
What are the 3 dates?
A day.
Calendar date.
it sure seems up. Here you are. Well, I guess I have.
The demon disappears into flames.
Thanks,
You
demon.
continue on your journey.
Ooh. Salmanida. Removes negative status and gives 2 health. And it's not a key card, so that's cool. Ooh, but once and forever. Page remains active. I'm gonna have to go with this one. Because health is always better, in my opinion. Alright, so we only gained 99 this time around, but definitely still want to go to the herbalist. So we will do that.
What? Want some pranics? I've solved everything.
Okay. Oh, she has different stuff. Okay. So first off, we have turlic herb. Articularly orders increase the number of scrolls in your Zagavar for 1 turn. We don't really need that. Indiva, which we read, increases the 3. Honeycomb, eloquence, increase well-versed effect for 3. Okay. Cocotiers, a young bride once turned into a cuckoo. This herb grows wherever she flies and sheds her tears. It can be used to turn werewolves back into their human form. Ooh! Gives 4 regeneration each round. That might be worth it. The wormwood grass, Adam's head. Oh, break herb. I've seen the break herb once or twice. The door was locked by accident, so a knower came to help and opened it with the break herb. It eliminates the defense. That could be good. Crying herb, and then this. So I definitely still want to buy a Peter's Cross. I definitely still want to get another Adam's head. It's between this one and that one. I can only buy one though. You know what? Anything that gives health is definitely worth it. And still sell the axe. I think that'll be good. Let me put that there. Okay, and then healing up so I don't screw us over again. Okay. So 6 plus 16, that was right at the tippy top. Let's use one of those herbs. There we go. Much better going into this with full health. And hopefully this time we don't
Like a
get
gloomy
bumped.
skeleton of an unknown beast, the old remains of a burnt house stand before you. Walk around the house. You take several steps inside the hut. It's hard to tell who used to live in this izba. You step inside, and you seem to sense the smell of burnt wood. Stars and pine branches are visible above instead of a roof. Suddenly, you notice a shaggy figure near the furnace. As soon as you make a move towards the mysterious figure, it disappears. A ball of baked clay lies where the black spirit once was. You take it with you.
Hearth clay. This piece of clay contains the warmth of the earth, the hearth, let's say that word correctly, the warmth of the hearth and care of unseen family spirits. Applies 5 defense on the first turn. Cool. Definitely gonna implement that right now. I'll take 5 over 3. Okay, next spot. Trinity Church. You can always pray and rest at the Vilgord's Church. The priest there is a good fellow. He doesn't accept bribes, nor is he much of a drinker. Okay.
You see a friendly flame burning in the distance. You come closer, and soon you are standing in front of a lonely church. Inside it is warm and cozy. It smells of incense and old wooden sculptures. Soon you hear a calm voice.
Greet the Abbe.
I have a feeling that you've had a hard time getting to our church. A real hard time.
You read a prayer and rest a bit.
What do they have to sell? Okay, so incense. And there on the floor, the priest's wife was breathing her last, her face and hands scratched raw. Bless. Increase for 5. Nice. Holy water. Imperishable. Waste restores health instead of dealing damage. That's cool. Can't afford it, but that's cool. Red thread. A needle is good as long as its eye remains intact, and so is a person, while their soul remains whole. Herbs and healing. Excuse me. Herbs and healing. Zagavars restore +3. Give me 1 second. Alright. Don't want to cough into the mic too hard. Okay. Then we've got, it's all very expensive, but that's fine. Folding icon. On Saint Pantaleon's day, we used to walk the field with icons. A priest was carrying one along the water. There we prayed for rain to come. Ooh, +10. Wow. That's a cool one. That explains the price. Water of Jerusalem. Chances that herbs don't disappear after use 30%. It's pretty cool. Lock. Your first Zagavar always has lock page, which is firm 3. That's cool. Prayer book. Some kept their bride's ribbon in a prayer book. Some gifted it to their friends. Strengthen status, prayer +1. Increase bless on the turn start. A censer, gain 3 piety. A lantern, gain 2 bless. A psalm, strengthen status, eloquence white. Increase the well-versed effect of white pages for 1. Strengthen status, piety by 1. Eye of a saint. I'll give the silver to the icon to cure my blindness. Gain +1 reinforced ward. Reinforced ward, ward increased for 1 each time health is lost. That's interesting. And then probably the only thing we could potentially purchase is a prosphora. A girl took a piece of prosphora, went down the Golbets, and Sue assist go there. Reduces your torment from chorts by 1. Okay. Very cool. Can't afford anything, but very cool. Not bad. Okay. Curved ravine. This ravine is curved, hence its name. Plenty of misfortunes happen around this place. Leshy's work, aye. An ill place this is. Alright. Small banya by the riverbank. Banyas are prone to fires. So that's the location. But do we want to go here? We wanted to get up to there because they were saying they saw and heard things. So I think we do that before we do that banya. The question is, do we go up to the curved ravine or not? I think not today. Alright. Bridge to the banyas. Let's go.
There's a rotting bridge over a small river, a tributary of the Kolva. In the moonlight, you discern a strange silhouette on the other side of the bank.
Walk around.
You circle around. Better not to risk it. The strange silhouette disappears among the trees.
I want to go to the lake. But we need to go to this first.
Night travels are not the most convenient ones. In the darkness, you can stumble upon any kind of evil spirits. This is precisely what happens now. You step into a silent meadow where a demon is drinking tea from a samovar. He notices you and invites you to join him.
Ooh. To take tea with a demon? Let's do it.
You drink the tea in silence, with the demon's glowing eyes fixed upon you. You feel uneasy and try to finish the drink as soon as possible. Suddenly, you feel a metallic taste in your mouth. Looking inside the cup, you discover that you've been drinking blood. The laughing demon disappears, along with its samovar.
Ugh. Well, that's what I get for drinking tea with a demon. Shouldn't have expected too much more. Alright, let's see what's going on with this lake.
Dark pine branches move to the sides, and you see a meadow strewn with old, overgrown pits. You come closer and look into one of them. The green of the meadow drops into the open maw of the pit, from which you sense the cold of the grave. God knows who dug them up and why.
Well,
You start to inspect the pits one by one. You take one careless step and tumble down. Luckily, the pit is not that deep, and you climb out with ease. You frequently look around. You feel as if someone is watching you. You almost decide to give up finding anything in these mysterious pits when you notice an old grave at the bottom of one of them. A grim pit is filled with a damp stench. You see an old cross covered with a rotten towel. Near the grave, there is a small pot with an offering to the dead. The old cross is covered with moss, and mushrooms grow at its foot. You feel uncomfortable near the grave of the unclean dead. The old cross is covered with moss, and mushrooms
So
grow at its
basically,
foot. You feel uncomfortable near the
we leave it
grave of the
alone?
unclean dead.
Or do we take the offering and then have to fight something because it's unclean? And we're down 16, so let's have some herb. Yeah. I did this last time. Well, my decision last time was not great, but this time we're full health, so we're gonna rob this
In the
grave.
pot by the gravestone, you find a couple of gold coins, which you quickly pocket. But it seems to have disturbed the dead man. Suddenly,
Yeah,
a white
I
spirit
figured.
rises from the grave.
You have just committed your first sin. They say that the fate of the Koldun and the witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance of absolution. The outcome of some events of the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter, the coffin counter, will change according to your decisions. Your number of sins affects your choice of replies as well as possible game endings. They say each person has an angel on their shoulder and a devil on their left, but to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you. Well, we definitely turn to the devil, to this choice for sure. Time to deal with our consequences. Alright, we're definitely gonna do that. And I'm so sorry, Spirit. I was a big meanie. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna waste. I know, I stole your stuff. Badlashka. Alright, wait. Yeah, he has 7, so... And he's got a waste on him. So actually, just send that and be done. Alright, George the Father. Well versed and blessed. Once and forever, which is just firm. And then the gesture of a one hit. I do feel like we still need more keys. So let's get the gesture. Ooh, I just gained 5 health. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a different card game. Very interesting. I like it. It's pretty fun. Alright. Zabluski Farmstead. Near the farmstead of the rich peasant Zabluski, a small village of sorts emerged. It doesn't have a name of its own yet, so everyone calls it Zabluski. Not much of a village name, if you ask me. Let's go check out the farm. And then we'll deal with our banya.
You hear a familiar voice. Young folk are having an evening gathering, although it's not the best season for it.
Get closer.
Hi, Vasya! I know you have no time, but sing at least one song with us, for old time's sake!
Sure.
All right, but just one.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
It's so pretty. was so freaking cool. What game just has you sit and sing with characters? Like, what? Thank you, Zablisky Farmstead. That was fun. Okay, time to do our job. Over to the banya. Alright, Nikolay.
Here at last, and all these demons in these parts, I had never thought.
Evil spirits have always been here, but you won't be able to see them without me. These chorts harm people, but nobody can even see them.
Enemies here as well. No place is safe these days, I guess. I've been thinking, why did the spirit attack me? Someone must have been there before me.
Well, first of all, it was nighttime, and evil is strongest at night. Besides, why did the evil spirit attack Nikolai?
I think because he entered without asking.
Bannock sure love their rituals. You didn't ask to be let in, did you?
No, I didn't. I just walked in.
Well, there you have it. The spirit took notice of that right away.
You don't say.
The banya has sunk a little. That's why it got stuck, I think. You're a strong fellow. You open it.
I can do that, sure. But could you put Zagavor or something on me so no one grabs me?
Wait here. I'll look around first. The small barrel once held water.
Yay, free Adam's head. Okay. What's out in the lake? Kolva.
The river is not very wide here. This banya sure sank low. The door is stuck.
Here it is, the old banya. The things it saw during its lifetime.
Alright. So we learned a couple things. Let's do that. Golbert's gravestone. A golbets is a gravestone shaped like an izba, a traditional Russian countryside dwelling. In ancient times, the dead were buried in a small house without any windows. This is why coffins are referred to in some North dialects of Russian as houses, or house for the dead. In northern Russia, a gravestone in the shape of a cross, sometimes topped with a schematic's roof, was called a golbets. The roof helped to protect the cross from rain. In the southern regions of Russian Empire, the pseudo roof was set atop ritual crosses or atop crosses that were placed near crossroads. On the day of Pentecost, the souls of stillborns, infants who died from baptism, and those who died unnatural deaths were believed to appear atop these crosses. Interesting. Let's see. The banya. In Chardin, the banya was one of the most important features of an estate. People washed themselves and their clothes in the banya, as well as cured themselves, gave birth, made divinations, and conjured. The banya brought health, but it was both clean and unclean. Childbirth left the filth of original sin, which had to be washed away and cleansed with holy water. Young people often organized Yuletide gatherings and games in the banya and sometimes formed couples. If during the often cruel Yuletide games none of the men stood up for a girl, she was considered to be almost the same as an old maid in the premarital hierarchy. Aw, that's not fun. Okay. And then, ooh, we can listen to the My Friend song we just listened to. That's cool. Alright, we have 1 point to spend. So, let's see. So bag 1, number of active slots. Trade, shop prices are reduced by 10. Those shop prices were pretty steep. Sleight of hand, increase the number of items that can be used per turn. Heresy, visit peasants brings 10 rubles more in gifts. Orders 1. Draw an additional order page, draw an additional key page. Vyaz. Page creation costs is reduced. We don't know how to do that yet, so I'm not going to put a point in that. Demon gifts. Chorts bring 5 more rubles on job completion. You can send 1 short on a meaningless job. Ooh, I do that. Demonology. Chort specialities and job types are visible. Yeah, we need to know what these shorts do and don't do. Okay. Alright. Zagavar, Nico.
Well, is it time?
Yes.
All right, I know just the thing. Stand still.
Did you ask to enter this time? Go place candles.
Let me, kind Bannock, pay a visit to your home. Repeat after me, Kolya.
Let me host Bannik.
Now, let's think of what to do with this bride of yours. She's been waiting for us, I suppose. That blue light has been shining here, right until we came in. Let's summon her and ask some questions.
All right. You are the knower here.
First, let us prepare. After that, we'll step into the circle. I'll read a special spell, and just like that, she should appear.
Vasha, you are a knower, no doubt about it.
I'll draw a circle to be safe. I don't think your bride is evil, though.
Better safe than sorry, Vasha.
In order for the Bannock to know we're here, let's heat up the stove. And that stone that you took, put it back.
It's better if you do it. I sort of forgot how when serving in the army.
Really? Very well. Well, let's get to work.
Alright. Let's make our circle. What's on the shelf?
All the shelves have rotted through.
Let's stoke that fire.
Well, is it time?
Yes, it is, Kolya. As soon as I start reading, the demon will appear. If you step out of the circle, she'll strangle you.
All right, I get it. I'll stand still.
Here we go. Bannock, my hostess, let us wash and steam.
She's so freaking cute!
Don't run. Hear me out.
Jesus and his troops!
Don't move. Let me talk with this Bannock.
Wait. I'm not a demon. I'm an ordinary girl.
An ordinary girl, you say? Bannock says that she's but an ordinary girl. Is it a demonic trick? What is she then?
A demon guest. You may have heard that certain spirits occasionally steal babies. Oh, the changeling!
If you're not a demon, you must be a changeling.
Yes, yes. You're truly a knower. Well, it is as I said. I've been living in the world of demons for a long, long time. 18 years. I've grown to resemble them. I was still a child and came to wash with my mother. I did something wrong. I can't remember what, but my mother said, "Devil take you." And so, an Abdericha took me. Help me, Vasilisa. You're my only hope.
Alright, Leia.
Where have you been all this time?
We wandered the banyas. I got sent where the stove was hot. Such was my life. Now we live in this old one.
Do you know anything about Aspen demons?
No, I don't. But I can ask the Abdericha.
Agnes.
How do we bring you back?
To escape her, I need to get closer to the mortal world. Bring me a good belt and a cross, the kind that's worn on the skin, and find me a name. Then the Abdericha will have to marry me to someone. You, young fellow, don't you let me down. Only you can do it.
I will help. I promise you my word.
Where can we find the belt?
I need a special belt as well. It has to be woven by a skilled witch.
What kind of cross do you need?
Just any cross won't do. I've been living with evil spirits for too long. I need one that's been worn by a demon.
Well, that's a puzzle. Where can we find a God-fearing chort?
Oh, I don't know. Your friend is a knower. You'll think of something.
We can give you the name right away.
No, that won't do. The name has to be one from Sviatsi and given by a priest.
All right, we'll help you. It's wrong to abandon a Christian soul. Besides, you already have a groom.
Of course we'll help.
Thank you. Bring me a cross worn by a demon, a name, and a belt crafted by a witch. I think I hear the roosters. I need to go. Come back again with the gifts. I'll be waiting until we see you again.
The demon crawls back under the bench and disappears into black flame. You return to old Yegor's house and think about what to do next.
Nubalishka.
But she needs a cross that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt. Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have. Worse than fighting the Turks.
This is our destiny. A changeling, that bride of yours.
What's a changeling?
The Bath spirit must have switched her at birth, I imagine. Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the Aspen seal?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the Aspen seal? The Aspen demons may live in the woods. We'll search for them there.
Dang.
You could find the wood demon in the forest, but it would take quite some time. I wouldn't know where to start. The Abdericha, on the other hand, might have given us the right kind of demon years ago. The changeling is what we need for the seal. The changeling from the ethereal world. These infants don't grow up, as you know. The question is, should we waste our time on the bride's requests if we ourselves can find this changeling?
We can't abandon a Christian soul to evil spirits.
If I were you, I'd think whether I should take a demon for a wife.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We haven't heard of such a child up until now. This means that the parents keep it secret.
Right. The demon might have gobbled up her parents. Without that demon bride, we won't find it.
You'll help me then?
We will. But what should we start with? Huh? What was it she asked for?
A cross worn by a demon. Is such a thing possible?
Everything is possible, Vasilisa, if you think about it. I heard that an Ikotnitsa appeared in Yenidor recently. Go there and take her cross.
Then I'll start with the cross. What could be more important?
In Yanidor, you'll find Evdokia Fokovna. They say her daughter was possessed by Ikota.
Okay.
So, did you get all that?
Yeah.
Who is that Ikotka?
Come on, don't you? This one time, a woman from Pokcha came to us, so that we could whisper some zagovors over her. And then a chort, size of a vershok, escaped from her.
Oh, so that was an Ikotnitsa.
Well, yes, this Ikota chort talked with us for a bit, remember?
I really don't like dealing with the possessed.
Well, nothing can be done about that. So, did you get all that?
Where can we find that woman in Yenidor?
Her house is closer to the edge of the village, the one with carved gates. So, did you get all that?
What not to get? Go to the Ikotnitsa and take her cross.
All right. First, learning. Okay. There we go. So we read Banya. Let's read Obdorkia. And Obdorkia is the mistress of a Banya. She can be the wife of a Banik and usually behaves the same way as he does, punishing those who visit the Banya at the wrong time. It is believed that an Obdorkia uses her claws to skin such people. This is the origin of her name, which if translated literally means she-skinner. Her appearance can vary. She can appear as a human or as a child. Most often, however, she appears as a woman with long hair, large teeth, and big eyes, with claws and horns. She was often depicted as a cat with big eyes or as an inanimate object. And then Ikota. This ailment, induced by koldun or witch, is representative of the Russian north, specifically the Cheraden Izud and the Komi Parm region. An evil spirit is enchanted with word power, bound to a name, and cast into the wind. The first person it encounters who bears this name becomes its victim. Sometimes stones or insects are enchanted with Ikota. In this way, whoever happens to trip over the stone or swallows the insect by accident suffers Ikota. Ikota usually takes the appearance of an animal, a frog, a lizard, a mouse. Occasionally, it takes the form of a frog spawn, and more rarely, an insect, a fly, a spider, or a mosquito. It is not, however, always brought on by a koldun. It may pass from a koldun to any man in the event of a former's death. When inside a person, Ikota can speak with all kinds of voices. Alright, pesters with chorts. Task completed. Your chort cursed a merchant's horse and his master couldn't ride him to an important meeting. The merchant lost money and reputation. So we got 3 more of our curse, or our sins, and we got 7 rubles. Okay. I want to know about you more, sir. Wrong button. Okay. Defense pages give -1, and he hungers. Strife, animal, hunger, and fire. Huh, okay. Oh, I see where. Okay, so the part that says hunger under the chort's name should match up with what it says under the task. So that's a strife task, that's a fire task, that's a hunger task, and a mind task. Okay, now we know how those match up. I didn't get that one right. I didn't get that one right. And I didn't get that one right. Oh well. Now we know. Okay. Let's do this. Send you away. Silly chorts. Okay. Good there. Chorts are taken care of. We've got 2 visitors that want to come in. Playing cards. Welcome to your first game of Durak. Your goal is to use up all your cards. The last person left with cards in their hands is the loser, the full of the Durak. The players take turns attacking the player next to them with 1 more cards. Attack Nikolai with this 6 of hearts. Okay. He's got a king, so he beat it, right? Yeah, Nikolai beat your card with his king. Press the end turn button to proceed in the game. At the end of each round, the player takes turns drawing new cards until they have 6 in their hand. It starts with the first attacker this round. Nikolai attacked you with his 8 of clubs. To defend from this card, you put it in the discard pile. You need to play a card of the same suit but 1 rank higher. Beat it with the 9 of clubs. Okay, excellent. It's my turn again. Play the 7 of diamonds. Although Nikolai beat your card with a 10 of diamonds, you may launch a new attack with a card of rank that's... so that's how you do more. Okay. For instance, you can attack with the 10 or with another 7. So I can either change suit. Let's do a 7. Alright, Nikolai gave up and took the cards, for he has nothing to beat them with. This turn is yours. Before letting you play on your own, we have to discuss trump cards. Note the trump card. The trump suit is stronger than other suits, which looks like it's the ace of spades. Even those of different suits and even those of higher in rank. For instance, a trump 10 will even beat a king. Since cards with trump suits are stronger, you should decide whether to use them at your first convenience or save them at a crucial point. By the way, the player who has the lowest ranking trump card in his hand goes first. Good luck. Okay. So we have, looks like it's not an ace, it's a 1. That's a trump card. This is a trump suit. So we'll do hearts. If I do... Oh, that's all. Okay, so he won that. 7 of diamonds, we have an 8 of diamonds. What if I want to do that? Interesting.
Vasilisa, listen. Thank you for your help with the banya.
Don't thank me yet. We still need to free the girl.
It's just that I wouldn't be able to go at all if it weren't for you. Here, I want to give you this. Here, take it.
Aww. Gain 1 eloquence black on battle.
What's that? A deck of playing cards or something?
Sure is. Been saving them for some time. They are antique, but first class. I'll teach you to play if you wish.
They say the devil himself is not averse to a good game of Durak.
Well, I've already done it. Sorry, Nikolai. Hello?
Get out of here, you meddling kids, or you'll get it!
Run! He saw us!
Wait, maybe they're here on business. Well, speak up.
Oh, Vasilisa! We saw such a scary thing! West of Yenidor, there's a scary isba! Evil spirits live there for sure!
Why do you say that?
See for yourself! They say there used to be a party every day, but now it stands silent as the grave! Saw it for ourselves!
Well, you'll wind up in graves yourselves if you go wandering like that.
Run!
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
How can I recognize evil spirits?
Simple. You've been to the world. The only thing is that demons and be strong. Such
so
is our
weird,
fate.
like-
You
No,
He only
I
has
have
the
to
same
go.
things to say every time. That's okay.
Didn't
Nikolai.
think I'd be seeking help from nowheres. I've always depended only on myself. My military service. Well, it's quite a story. Maybe later.
Okay. So... Ooh, a fair. I heard the peddler set up a small fair. I think some of the traders are working even at this late hour. Sure. Let's go try the fair. And then we will save and hit this up again next time.
At the crossroads of 2 trade routes, you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey. A multitude of goods can be found. Prianics, as well as a variety of magic trinkets. There's something for everyone here.
Oh, so there's the herbalist, book merchant, a peddler, and card players. Let's check out the
Be
book
wise and
merchant.
go forth. Knowledge will serve as your daily bread.
Reset skills by a Zagavar. Let's see. Ooh, 3 tall enemies. That's cool. 1 cent for offer. Golden Fiend. Remove positive status. Well versed. Huh. That one's cool, but I wanna check out the peddler
Buy
first.
an amulet and a trinket. Buy a potion, then drink it. You'll be as healthy as a boar. Demons fleeing from your roar.
Let's see what you have, sir. Alright, we've got honeycomb, Adam's head, mash, a veil. The groom picked up his bride's veil, which is considered bad luck. He died soon after. Oh, that's harsh. The prayer book, German chalk. Strengthened status wards. Bast shoes all. They would place one in the coffin in case the dead man needed his bast shoes made in the afterlife. Strengthened status curse. Oh, excuse me. Steel Sith chip. Stick it under the center beam and no evil spirit will enter the house. Defense pages give plus more defense. Cool. Bursting bone. Boil a black cat until only one bone is left. That's the one you want. Gain 2 ethereal, which is all attacks miss this creature, duration 2. Gain 5 waste. Deal 5 damage each turn, ignoring defense. That's cool. I don't have that money. Oh, but maybe... Hold on. What do we have here? So, we only have 3 slots so far. Definitely still want to keep that, but I have the hearth, which is better. So we could sell candles and herbs and zagaphars. Restore more health by 1. Increase well-versed effect of black pages. Don't really have very many well-versed, but I could gain some. Or I could buy that cool head. But then I would have to trade it up. So it's really good though. So would I... Do I want to heal more and start with more health? Or I apply 5 on the first so my health won't be affected? I think we're gonna sell this and the deck of cards, and we're gonna put that on. Alright, Bottle of Tears, gain plus 2 to potions at battle start. Salt, keep. Defense does not vanish on turn end, duration 2. Piety, and then the things I just sold, and then Nicholas Goulash. In Zaliata village, the sculpture wears down its galoshes during the year. People worship them. Gain plus 1 prayer in battle. Replenishes 5 health at the start of battle. Increase bless with prayer. That's pretty hilarious. Here's your shoe, Nikolai. Alright. I think that's good. Okay.
The players are carried away by a game of Durak.
So do we play cards? Or do we play cards? Let's do one play. Let's see. Okay. So diamond is the trump. I finished. Is the pillar gonna go, or is it my turn? Oh, it's not gonna tell me. It's just gonna say, hey. So, wait. Oh, I guess I couldn't play anything. Okay. So 7, 8. Start again. 8, 8. And he's gonna take. Okay. You now have the ability to use your magic abilities to play in the game of Durak. Evil spirits call this variation the game Witching Durak. There are only 2 kinds of Zagavars. Peek into your opponent's hand and switch a random card in your hand with a random trump card. With weapons like these, you can beat the devil himself, or even a Kosa. Be careful, the number of times you can use your witchery is limited. Good luck. So I can use my witchery 1 time. We're gonna not be so great. Places. Oh, I should have hung on to that. Oops. Okay. Okay. He takes. win, boys.
You win.
Cool. Hey everybody, there's gambling in this game. Alright, let's go check
You're
the
not what we
herbalist.
consider an average girl, are you? In that case, I'll show you some fine wares. Here, take a look.
Alright, what she got? She got Kaluka herb. She gives bless. Got Indova. Adam's head, which we definitely should buy more of. Indova, we don't need right now. Removes a harmful status. Waste. What's this one? Secret leaf. If your stomach hurts, drink it. It grows low. You can't spot it that easily. It removes ailment and suppressed. Ailment increases attack received, and suppressed next attack deals 1. Reduced when taking damage. Interesting. So we've got 45. Let's buy one more Adam's head, and then we'll buy this new thing. I think we're good. Alright, time to head back. Let's go to the road and save.
You wander off course and walk onto the road more to the west than you had planned. You stumble upon a ragged man with rotten teeth and rotten eyes. You realize that it's a brigand. Traveling by night in Perm Gubernia is dangerous, and not only because of the evil spirits. The silence is broken by his hoarse voice.
Can we talk him down?
Hey, what do we have here? A girl or something? Right. I'll let you go if you give me all your money.
It seems to me you can't see so well in the dark. I'm not traveling alone.
Come on over here, brigand boy. I fought the Turks, went toe-to-toe with demons, but you're kinda the filthiest of all.
Looking upon the tall soldier, the brigand loses his confidence. He backs away and runs into the woods. In a hurry, he dropped his pouch.
Ha!
You go on your way.
Ooh, more 3 to all. Sweet. Alright. We need to save. Turks Road. Cool. Alright. Well, that was a lot of fun. We learned some stuff, did some stuff. We are going to try and play tomorrow, probably simpler game. Might work on Tiny Glade, just get a little bit of fun in. But if anything, come back and just keep those notifications on for Twitch, for streaming. Please head over to YouTube as well. If you missed anything, you can watch it there. Basically, until I get 80 followers, Twitch only holds on to my streams for a week. So please hit us up in both places if you want to, and I will talk and play with you guys tomorrow or another day. Bye!